Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Koran Interpreted, a translation by A.J. Arberry. Number 65, Divorce. If you remember the first English Quran, when I went over that, this chapter in particular was showed clear signs of being read. And, you know, Islam's real about it. Some religions forbid divorce, but it's better to figure out how to be just in the circumstance. In the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate, O Prophet, when you divorce women, divorce them when they have reached their period. Count the period and fear God, your Lord. Not menstruation, the divorce in term. Do not expel them from their houses, nor let them go forth, except when they commit a flagrant indecency. Those are God's bounds. Whosoever trespasses the bounds of God has done wrong to himself. Thou knowest not, perchance, after that God will bring something new to pass. Then when they have reached their term, retain them honorably, or part from them honorably, and call into witness to men of equity from among yourselves, and perform the witnessing to God himself. By this then is admonished whosoever believes in God in the last day, and whoso fears God, he will appoint for him a way out, and he will provide for him from whence he never reckoned. And whosoever puts his trust in God, he shall suffice him. God attains his purpose. God has appointed a measure for everything. And for your women who have despaired of further menstruating, if you are in doubt, their period shall be 3 months, and those who have not menstruated as yet, and those who are with child, their term is when they bring forth their burden. Whoso fears God, God will appoint for him of his command easiness. That is God's command that he has sent down unto you. And whosoever fears God, he will acquit him of his evil deeds, and he will give him a mighty wage. Lodge them where you are lodging according to your means, and do not press them so as to straiten their circumstances. If they are with child, expend upon them until they bring forth their burden. If they suckle for you, give them their wage, and consult together honorably. If you both make difficulties, another woman shall suckle for him. Let the man of plenty expend out of his plenty. As for him whose provision is stinted to him, let him expend what God has given him. God charges no soul save with what he has given him. God will surely appoint after difficulty easiness. How many a city turned in disdain from the commandment of its Lord and his messengers, and then we made with it a terrible reckoning, and chastised it with the horrible chastisement. So it tasted the mischief of its action, and the end of its affair was lost. God prepared for them a terrible chastisement, so fear God, O men possessed of minds. Believers, God has sent down to you for a remembrance a messenger reciting to you the signs of God, clear signs that he may bring forth those who believe and do righteous deeds from the shadows into the light. Whosoever believes in God and does righteousness, he will admit him to gardens underneath which rivers flow. Therein they shall dwell forever and ever. God has made for him a goodly provision. It is God who created 7 heavens, and of the earth their like, between them the command descending, that you may know that God is powerful over everything, and that God encompasses everything in knowledge. And so, you know, during the waiting period, a man still has responsibility to provide for his wife, and also in the child rearing during the initial period. And then it's just the care of the child, no longer the woman. But these are not universal rights, so it's important to point some of those out.